Welcome in, Caledonia Fighting Scots fans. We're here live at Northern Lights Ice Arena in Alpena, Michigan. Game 2 of the 2025 Alpena Thanksgiving Showcase. Your Fighting Scots will be taking on the host, Alpena Wildcats, in the final game of the showcase. We'll go through player intros and the national anthem before we get things started. We've got about 5 minutes or so before game action begins. Caledonia looks ready. Fighting Scots coming into today's game at the record of 4-2, coming off a loss last night against the Chippewa Valley United Hockey at a score of 4-1. Alpena comes into tonight 5-1 in the season, after they lost their first game of the season yesterday against Detroit Catholic Central.
In your hometown, Alpena Wildcats.
Sit tight. We'll get player intros here.
Time for your starting lineups.
And some national anthems. We'll be back.
On center, number 15, Ethan Silva. A wing, number 6, Harmon Esch. A wing, number 19, Bryce Mitchell. On defense, number 23, Gabe Sapok. Defenseman number 4, Evan Moore. And their goalie, number 73, Sam Ho. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for your Alpena Wildcat. He's a center, he wears jersey 13, Jackson Birmingham. And one wing, number 86, Gavin Winterside. On another wing, number 77, Becca Winterside. A defenseman, number 74, Vernon Klein. A defenseman, number 14, Ethan Walker. And their goalie between the pipes, number 29, Parker Schultz. Alpena is coached by Ben Henry. Caledonia is coached by Tyler Jack. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we have a special guest to sing the national anthem, Maya Russo. So if everybody would please rise and face the flag as we honor America in the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early eye what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we've watched were so gallantly streaming, and their rockets red the bombs bursting and gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
We want to remind you, we do have that teddy bear toss. That will happen after the first goal. After the first goal, throw those teddy bears on the ice. That's the first goal by Alpena.
I've seen this before. That's people chuckling away. Of course, I got right in the one was on fire. Yes. All right, incredible rendition of the national anthem there. That was a pretty special treat. Player intros are done. Starters are on the ice. Up front for Caledonia to start out will be Sova, Ethan Sova, Harmonesh, and Bryce Mitchell. On defense, Gabe Supak and Evan Moore. We are ready to roll. Should be a competitive matchup as long as both teams play the way they can. So I'd expect a tight game. Good goaltending on both sides. Senior goaltender on the Wildcat side, Parker Schultz. And on the Caledonia side, of course, Sam Hogue. Caledonia wins the draw. Esch comes down, rips a shot right away, and a goal. Tender makes the save. Wildcats leading scorer to watch out for, number 86, Gavin Winterstein. Leads the Wildcats with 9 points on the season. And for Caledonia, number 11, puck played far side, Wildcats shoot it behind their own net. Now pass up the near wall, gets past Moore and into the Caledonia end. Supak gives chase. He's got it behind Hogue. Breaks it out. Pass knocked down, keeps it in the feet. Can't clear the zone though. Now it comes out to mid-ice. Wildcats can't get possession, knocked in by Sova. Delayed offsides as the Wildcats break it out on the near side. This is Winterstein with it. Winterstein in the middle of shot, saved by Hogue. Rebound shot goes over the net and into the netting. The back netting for our first whistle. Second whistle. Leading scorer on the Cal side, number 11, Ty Lewandowski. He's out on the ice now, along with Drew Nichols and Landon Moore. A shot wide of net by Alpena on the near side, trying to break it out, Caledonia. Wildcats with possession behind the net. Pressed by Itel, now cleared by Caledonia near side for Lewandowski. Lewandowski finds an open man in the middle, just out of the range of Moore, but into the Wildcat zone. Puck loose, Nichols after it, Wildcats clear. Wildcats play it to the middle. Puck loose. Now played back in the Caledonia zone, deep. Itel behind the net. Aiden Itel, hard off the wall near side, held up by the Wildcats. Played ahead by Nichols. Wildcats somehow get it back. Now Lewandowski takes it away. Pass to Nichols. Nichols will burn that one in deep over the net, off the glass. Far side wall, crashing in on that is Boltema. Played around to the near side. Alpena there. They try to clear the zone. Supak bangs it back in. Behind net. That was Mikkelsen over for Boltema towards net. A save. Rebound by Osborne. Couldn't get a grip on it. Behind the net. Mikkelsen back to Osborne. In front off a skate. Supak from the point position. Down low for Mikkelsen. Back to Supak at the point. Supak back to Mikkelsen. Mikkelsen turns, hits a shot on goal. A save by the goaltender. Can't clear the zone. No, another shot in by Boltema. Saved by the goaltender's leg. Can't clear. Boltema holds it in. Now it comes out. Length of the ice. And we'll get an icing whistle. Get an offensive zone draw. Nichols on the draw, Lewandowski and Landon Moore up front, Evan Moore and Cam Quigley on defense. Lewandowski couldn't get a grip, cleared by the Wildcats into the Caledonia zone. Evan Moore, near side corner. No, he whiffs on the pass, puck loose behind the end line. He goes after it, ties it up, into help is Nichols. Puck played behind the net to the far side corner. Moore gives chase, pins the man up in the wall. Puck now loose to Landon Moore at the wall, far side, pass in the middle for Lewandowski. Lewandowski takes it wide, now back to the middle with a tie, shoots, a save, rebound, another save. Moore over for Quigley. Quigley's pass knocked down. Quigley for Esch, now down to Nichols, a backhand goes over the net. Far side wall. Wildcats with possession. Pressured by Lewandowski. Turns, can't clear the zone. Quigley puts it back in deep. Puck loose behind the Wildcat goaltender. Esch with a big hit behind the net. Wildcats break it out on the near side. Now a pass knocked down by Mitchell into the far corner. Esch tied up, plays it around the wall. Far side, Quigley at the point position. Quigley uses the body. Down in the corner it goes. Esch down there battling. Esch has it, carries it out in front, loose, and cleared by, back. That was Sova with a shot and a save. Sova tried to play it back in the middle, and this one will be cleared out by the Wildcats. But too long, picked up by Supak and carried back in. A shot just wide of net. Puck held in the Wildcat zone. Good pressure here by Caledonia. Puck sent near side, picked off by Supak, held in the zone. Supak ripped and into the belly of the Wildcat goaltender for the whistle. Caledonia applying good pressure so far. Face off in front of the Alpena goaltender. Mikkelsen out, along with Quigley on defense. This is Bultema. Pass far side looking for Osborne. Sorry for the camera. That one went length of the ice for icing. Defensive zone draw for Caledonia. Osborne on the face-off. Puck played behind Hogue, behind the net. Wildcats chip it in the corner. Up the near side wall. Mikkelsen stops it there. Osborne wraps it around the wall, far side. After it's Eitel. Alpena crashes down. Supak plays it to the near corner. Wildcats hold it there. Puck comes loose. Point man played it towards net. Supak knocked it down with a skate, but the Wildcats get possession. Pass on the near side. A shot on Hogue, and they We'll get a bit of a break in action here as it's the Teddy Bear toss game. First goal, Teddy Bears empty out from the stands. Always a good program for charity, of course, around the holiday season.
That Wildcat goal scored by number 4, unassisted, Owen Van Newton. Assist was credited number 93, Trevor Wood.
All right, the net getting dropped back down. Let's see if we can restart play here. Alpena jumps out to the 1-0 lead. Just their third shot on goal. Slid under the pad of Hogue. Mitchell, Quigley, Sova, Esch, and Veliska out for Caledonia as we return to play. Face-off played on the Cal side, but Cal able to push it towards Alpena end. Quigley cycles it to Veliska. Veliska can't dump it in, knocked down by Alpena. In on Hogue, a shot goes wide. Puck comes all the way out to the point man. Mitchell cleared the zone. Alpena gets possession though in their own end. Hard out of the forecheck is Esch. Man goes down for Alpena. Esch loosened it for Sova. Alpena moves it out, far side, chipped around the defender and deep. Veliska into the corner, pinches the man up. Cats move the puck to the near side corner. Up the wall now for Mitchell. Mitchell to the middle, played by Alpena, and they score. 2 early goals by Alpena, and they have a 2-0 lead.
Wildcat goal, score number 86, Gavin Winterstein. Assist number 14, Ethan Walker, and assist number 24, Alpena Michigan.
Puck played behind the net, comes out for Supak. Break out to the far side, pass in the middle, connects with Nichols. Drew Nichols from the blue line, dumps it in deep, hard on the forecheck, Lewandowski. Alpena behind their own goal, up the wall, far side, Supak comes down, pass in the middle, connects. Moore got a stick on it. Lewandowski after the loose puck. Back in the Caledonia zone, penalty arms up, and we'll get a touch up. Didn't see the penalty, but our ref had his arm up. Hogue went to the box, so Caledonia will get a power play here early in the first. Owen Van Duzen, the goal scorer, the first goal, goes to the box for 2 minutes. Nichols, Osborne, Esch, Eitel, and Moore on the power play.
Two-minute penalty assist.
Moore, far side, lays it into the corner for Esch.
2 minutes for trivia.
Esch, a shot from the side, saved by the goaltender, centers. Esch tried to wrap it around, gets it out to Eitel at the point, over to Moore, far side. Moore puts it in towards net, a deflection goes wide. And Alpena sends it deep, hard after the loose puck. Moore, sent around by Hogue to the near side for Eitel. Feeds it back to Moore in the corner. Moore takes it behind his net, trying to set something up on the power play. Feeds Eitel. Eitel cross ice for Nichols on the break-in. Nichols down low, Nichols in front, finds a man. That was Osborne, saved by the goaltender. Pass in front, one-timer saved by the goaltender. Caledonia has the loose puck. Now in on net, a save, loose puck on the near side. Alpena with possession, they'll send it linked to the ice on the clear. Ethan Sova after it. Sova. Quigley now, near side. Finds Lewandowski, but loose, and the Wildcats send it deep. Supak after the loose puck. Wildcats there at first. They feed a pass out to the point. A shot in on Hogue goes wide. Puck loose near side. After it's Lewandowski, played back in by the Wildcats. Supak, far side. Supak again. Carries it across the red line, blue line. Gabe. And we're going to whistle for offsides. 20 seconds left in the Caledonia power play. 8:49 left in the first period. Sova, Lewandowski, Mitchell, Quigley, and Supak. Mitchell, far side wall, sends a pass to the middle, picked off by the Wildcats, and sent deep. Hogue will settle it for Supak. 5 seconds on the penalty for Alpena. Supak's pass
Alpena's at
to
full
Sova.
strength.
Sova back to Supak, who hits Sova. Cross ice pass for Quigley. Quigley crosses into the Wildcat zone, stops at the wall. Lewandowski there to help. Puck goes loose to mid-ice. Chipped ahead by Osborne. After the loose puck is Veliska. Osborne lost the puck, pass in the middle. A shot over the net. Quigley clears it up the wall near side for Lewandowski. In the feet. Wildcats pull it away, pass in the middle. Whiffed on a shot into the far corner. Alpena with it, pass back to the point, that'll go long. Wildcats in their own zone on the breakout to the near side. Into the Caledonia zone, Veliska after the loose puck. Veliska behind Hogue, sends a pass into the middle, Osborne. Has it knocked off his stick. Alpena holds it there. Point man has it. Shot deflected off a skate. Bouncing puck in the middle. And now chipped out to neutral. Trying to find it in the feet. Wildcats take it. Alpena down low towards Hogue. A shot. Save. Mikkelsen sends it around the wall. Far side for Boltema. Boltema from the corner. Wraps it hard around the wall back for Mikkelsen. Mikkelsen in the middle for Sova. Sova across the blue line, dumps it in deep. Wildcats from their own zone on the break. Puck loose at mid-ice. Played by Itel, now picked up by Sova and dumped in deep. Wildcats off a skate from the middle, now played out. Alpena rushes it in, wide side, more pressuring at the wall. In to help. Sova. Loose. Mitchell finds Sova at mid-ice. Sova crosses the red line, dumps it in deep. On the forecheck near side is Mitchell. Ties the puck up. Mitchell battles. He's got it behind the net. Bryce Mitchell at the wall. Now back into the corner with it. Cycles with Esch. Esch out for Supak. Supak down low for Nichols. Nichols crunched into the wall. Loose puck up the near side half wall. Esch crashes in. Nichols pushes into the corner. Wildcats get a stick on it. Mitchell sweeps it to the far side. Wildcats now break it. Puck goes off the skate, held at mid-ice. Mitchell's backhand near side for Nichols. And Nichols dumps it in on net. Cal will get a change. Wildcats send the puck near side. That'll go length to the ice. And we'll get a whistle for icing. Jagger Burns on the face-off. Landon Moore. Jagger Burns on the dot, just outside the Wildcat zone. Lewandowski, Landon Moore, his line mates, Quigley, and Veliska on defense. Lewandowski got it in the zone. Wildcats wrap it around to the near side on the breakout, held in by Quigley. Wildcats again possession. They'll out it to neutral zone. Quigley, cross ice for Veliska. Veliska back into the middle, picked off by the Wildcats. Veliska after the loose puck. He's got it. Veliska gets it to Quigley. All alone in on net. Save, Hogue. Rebound cleared out by Caledonia. Puck sent into the near corner. Wildcats. Puck tied up, shot in on Hogue, and they bury it. Alpena with a third goal of the first period. Osborne, Mikkelsen, and Isaiah Supak out for Caledonia. Eitel and Gabe Supak on defense. Puck played into the Alpena zone. They've got it. Now to neutral. Chipped around the defender, skated ahead.
Okay, goal scorer number 93, Trevor Worth. Assistant number 4, Ethan Walker. And an assist number 16,
Alpena holds it in. They send it in the corner far side behind the net. Eitel. Eitel on the outlet to Mikkelsen, picked off by the Wildcats. Osborne comes and takes it away, plays it behind his own net. Played up the wall, Isaiah Supak. Gabe Supak now in the corner with it. High off the wall, held in the zone. Isaiah's pass, long range for Mikkelsen, connects. Mikkelsen had it pulled away, played back to neutral zone. Eitel will regroup. Eitel, cross ice pass, looking for more. Shot in on Hogue, he holds for the whistle. Stove on the draw with Mitchell and Esch. Moore out on defense with
had a correction on the assist.
Moore behind his own goal. Moore's pass
Clark
out
here.
to Esch. Esch skates it ahead. Harmon Esch chipped into the zone, into the corner. He's the first there behind the net. Tried to center it. Knocked away by the Wildcats. Esch played it back down low for Mitchell. Mitchell centered it, loose in front. Into the skates. Esch trying to find it. Mitchell's got it. Shot just wide. Wildcats behind the net. Loose puck, top of the zone, banged in by Esch. Behind the net, Wildcats possessed in the far corner. Pass through the middle. Connects. Now played into the Caledonia zone. Good job by Quigley. Esch clears the zone. Played back in. Moore up the wall. Off a foot. Wildcats with it. Wildcats down low. Now circle back, pass out on top, a shot, kick save by Hogue. Puck loose in the feet, now sent to mid-ice. Wildcats intercept, and they'll dump it in deep. Hogue will settle it behind his own goal. Wildcats get a change. Caledonia trying to break it out behind the net. Moore sends it hard around the wall for Lewandowski. Lewandowski, pass knocked down by the Wildcats. Now they'll carry it in, down low. Cal collapses down, puck loose in the feet, trying to find it, puck goes wide of net. Wildcats with it, they come out and take a shot, and that deflects off the netting, I guess, or the net comes off. Something caused the whistle there with 1:55 left in the first period. Alpena with the win. Right down low, a one-timer goes wide. Loose. Cal trying to play it out, landed more into the middle for Lewandowski, goes long. Race after the loose puck. Icing's waved off, but the ref called it anyway. Face-off won by the Wildcats. Shot in on Hoagie, gloves it for the whistle.
Get on with it, get on with it, get on, get on. Come on, get hot, big pop, come on. Running, coming up, being all right, come on. Second guessing nothing, not that, come on. Representing, I keep pipe down, come on, jump.
Face-off won by the Wildcats. They possess at the wall. Pass out to the point. Shot knocked down by Boltema. Play it into the Wildcat zone. They'll be there first to play it. High off the glass, back into neutral zone. Veliska banged in, but offsides. Delayed on the Wildcats. Out of the zone comes Osborne. Pass near side. Dumped in deep behind Hogue. Supak.
1 minute left in the first period. 1 minute.
Wildcats drive it back in. Offsides whistle. Sova, Mitchell, Ash up front. Quigley and Itel on defense. Wildcats win it. They send it deep. Hogue settles it for Itel. Itel out for Mitchell. Mitchell into the corner. Now takes it behind his own goal. Bryce Mitchell up the wall for Esch. Esch is chipped to the middle. Picked off by the Wildcats. They'll regroup in their own zone. Ethan Sova on the forecheck. Wildcats off the wall. Now bang it around the wall near side. Itel is going to be there to hold it in at the point position. Itel. A shot. Oh, off the post! Bouncing puck in front and cleared by the Wildcats. Let's stick on it. Quigley and the Wildcats get the loose puck. In on Hogue. A 4-0 lead here to end the first.
Wildcat goal scorer number 24, Brody Mishiak. Assistant number 10, Joe Lacrosse. Mishiak from Lacrosse.
Drew Nichols will take the face-off. In the feet, Lewandowski brings it in the zone. Kicked ahead. 2 seconds on the clock. Moore dumps it, and that buzzer means we've ended our first period. Well, Alpena
We want to remind you, we've got a couple fundraisers. And
comes out with a 4-0 lead after one. The good thing for the Caledonia side is we've got 2 more periods to play. And I'm not sure it could get any worse for them at this point. So come on back.
Go see those blue liners over
I
there.
have faith, we have faith that they'll claw their way back out of this. And it's going to be an exciting ending. We're going to clear the ice, about 13 minutes. Come on back, second period action. Thanks for watching on the Pass Shoot Score Network. We'll be back.
Alpena Wildcats.
All right, welcome. Ice Arena, live in Alpena, Michigan for the start of period 2. Game 2 of the 2025 Alpena Thanksgiving Showcase. Caledonia currently on the losing end here, 4-0, Alpena with the lead. A great period if you're on the Alpena side. 4 goals. 2 early and then 2 later in the period. I want to give a shout out to my broadcast partner Max Brown back in Grand Rapids. Had his own hockey game today on the losing end, unfortunately, but he was able to put a goal in the back of the net. Congratulations, Max. We'll see you back on a broadcast next weekend. Out for Caledonia to start, Baltimore, Osborne, and Mikkelsen, Supak, and Moore.
Ladies and gentlemen, your second period is
This
underway.
one has started. Supak at the red line, dumps it in on the goaltender, bouncing puck into the back wall, pressuring Jagger Burns. Mikkelsen's not out, and that was Burns. Played ahead by Alpena into the Caledonia zone on the near side. Pass knocked down by Baltimore. Hits Burns in the middle, who dumps it in. Into the corner, behind the net. Burns ties it up there. Wildcats with a stick on it. Now break out on the far wall, into the feet. Held in by Esch, now knocked out by the Wildcats. Moore bangs it in deep. Wildcats with the delayed offsides, able to break it out. Long range pass, that's going to go for icing. Sova, Esch, Lewandowski, Eitel, and Osborne, and Quigley. Pass in the middle, picked off by Alpena, but taken away by Quigley. He'll curl back into his own zone with it. Eitel after the loose puck. Aiden Eitel off the wall. Penalty arm is up. This will be on the Wildcats. A delayed call as Lewandowski drives it ahead. Lewandowski in a net, a shot saved by the goaltender. Loose for Esch on the near side. Esch feeds behind the wall, and the Wildcats will touch up for the whistle. So Caledonia gets their second power play of the game. To the bench, or to the box, goes 63 Clark Weir. Power play out. Lewandowski, Sova, Esch, Supak, and Quigley. See if we can get an early goal here in the second. Lewandowski shot off the ref's skate, loose behind the net for Esch. Into the corner, gets it back to Lewandowski. Wildcats able to dig it out on the shorthand. Dumped in deep after it. Lewandowski behind the net. Big hit behind the net by the Wildcats. Puck loose on the wall. Wildcats in the feet. Quigley able to take it away. Puts a pass on the tape for Lewandowski. Crosses the red line and dumps it in. Wildcats with it. They turn. Try to send it length. Bouncing puck. Held in the zone. Now the Wildcats take it out. They've got a bit of a break. In on Hogue. A save. Puck went wide of net. Loose puck for Burns. Burns down low. Centers a pass out of the reach. Wildcats play up behind their own end. 1 minute left in the power play. Loose puck for Osborne down in the corner, now behind the net. Wildcats with possession. They'll dump it length of the ice. Hogue will settle it. Leaves it for Eitel. Eitel takes it on the near side. Aiden Eitel skates across the red line, pressured. Cats This is Boltema over for Moore. Moore back to Eitel, left for Osborne. Osborne carries in, kick save by the goalie. Osborne wraparound save. And the Wildcats can't clear. Eitel gets it to Osborne. Wildcats get it back though and send it linked to the ice. Puck left Moore to Eitel. Now a pass through the middle, connects with Landon Moore. Landon Moore rushes in. Moore with a shot, saved by the goaltender for the whistle. Five seconds left in the power play. Offensive zone draw. Mitchell out with Nichols, Landon Moore, Supak, and Thomas Evers. Face off won by the Cats. They dump it deep. After the loose puck is Evers. Behind his own goal, Supak there as well. Supak has possession 5-on-5 as the Wildcats get their skater back. Mitchell on the far side, pass up for Moore, held in by the Wildcats. Mitchell gets it back, try to feed it to Evers, goes loose into the wall. Moore played it up, loose puck in the middle, played down low by the Cats. Pass in the middle, taken away by Supak. Sends it around the wall near side. That'll be played by the point man, back to the wall. Supak, hard off the wall, bouncing puck into the Alpena zone. Mitchell on the forecheck along with Nichols. Puck played to neutral zone. Evers turns, sends it back to the near side. Wildcats pick it off. He'll send a pass cross ice. Supak's after it, keeps it out of the zone. No, held in the zone. Supak's got the loose puck. Crosses the red line. Ash has it. Puck goes loose into the corner behind the net. Wildcats. Loose to the point man. Veliska holds it in. Veliska's shot ramped off a stick behind the net. Wildcats get possession. Pass long range. Chipped by Quigley. Quigley will hold it in the zone, held in the zone by the Wildcats. Into the corner. Wildcats with possession. Now a pass out to the far side point. That bounces a stick and out of the zone. Delayed offsides, and we'll get a whistle. Offensive zone draw, 11:50 left in the second period. Isaiah Supak comes out on the left wing. Drew Nichols at center. Eston Brown at right wing. Quigley on defense along with Veliska. Puck loose. Wildcats take possession. They'll skate it through neutral zone into the Caledonia zone. Loose into the corner. Quigley after it. Ties it up there. Nichols wraps around the wall far side, giving chase. Back behind the net, on the back wall. Into the feet. Veliska after it. Wildcats pull it out. Centering pass. Good block there by Veliska and cleared by Isaiah Supak. Wildcats slap shot goes in deep. Quigley after it into the corner. Puck played out for Veliska. Zach carries it ahead. Pass to Supak. Isaiah Supak red line gets it to Nichols. Nichols double teamed. Puck in the feet and the Wildcats drive it ahead. Puck loose behind the net. Wildcats send it to the far side. Eston Brown's there. Centers it on the tape for Osborne. Osborne takes it in. Man goes down for Alpena. Ooh, try to backdoor pass. Got knocked down and the Cats take it back the other way. Picked off by Supak. Cleared to neutral zone. Dumped in. Moore behind his own net. Evan Moore takes it out far side off the wall. Trying to find Burns. Off the skate of the point man and held in. Penalty arms up. And Caledonia's going to go for checking. Osborne's going to go for the roughing call. So Alpena on their first power play. Face off one by Cal, sent length to the ice. Wildcats goalie settles it. On the pressure, Lewandowski. Wildcats carried ahead with speed across the red line.
To number 2, Austin Osborne.
Pass back to the point, back to the near side.
2 minutes for roughing.
Now far side, top of the circle. Cycle pass into the middle, now near side. Can't find a lane. Good job by Caledonia. Pushes the puck to the point. Pass back to the near side. Now on the doorstep. Deflected and dumped deep by Caledonia. Played ahead by the Wildcats through mid-ice. Pressured by Esch from behind. Esch, good job. Ties the man up. Loose to Itel. Turns. Sends it out of the zone. Wildcats send a pass near side. Now they break it back in. On the power play. Pass to the middle. Now dumped into the corner. Itel bangs it. Back to the point man. Now to the wall. Back to the point man. Drags to the middle. Now pass down in the corner. Pulled out in front. A shot goes wide. Puck loose out to the near side point. Esch pressuring. Supak with the puck at the wall, sends it through the air, bounces back into the corner. Esch tried to get a backhand out of the zone. It comes out after it is Mitchell, but the Wildcats will be there first. 15 seconds left in the power play. Wildcats keep possession, pass through the middle, off a stick and into the Caledonia zone. Veliska after the loose puck. Veliska played it up the wall for Burns. Loose puck, Wildcats. Feed it on the near side wall. Now pass into the middle. A shot over the net and into the netting for a whistle. Well, that killed the power play. So Caledonia gets their 5th skater back. A shot in on Hogue, and he holds for the whistle. Another shot in on Hogue goes over the net. Loose puck near side for Bultema. Played it high off the wall, glove down by the point, but knocked out of the zone by Cal. Loose puck, Bultema after it. Bultema, slap shot. Goes over the net. Puck loose on the near side. This is Quigley. Cycles it back to Veliska. Veliska's pass off of Burns' stick. Played by the Wildcats. Back into the Caledonia zone. They bring it. Pass to the middle. Played out by Cal. Loose puck. A shot saved by Hogue. Another shot off the side of the net. And we'll get a whistle as the net comes off. Bathroom? Heather gave me a thumbs up, so. Wildcats win the draw, pass back to the far side point. A shot goes wide. Loose puck on the near side wall, slap shot. Knocked down before it got to the goaltender. Loose puck. Sova moving it out. Now Esch carries it ahead. A hooking call here, another call on Alpena, and we'll get a touch.
Alpena penalty assessed number 63.
Played around near side.
For hooking.
Supak has it mid-ice. Sends it far side for Lewandowski. Lewandowski tried to carry it in. Loose. Quigley now picked off by the Wildcats. Driven back towards the Caledonia zone. A shot in on Hogue. A save. Loose puck. Supak has possession behind his goal. Supak. Pass out for Sova. Sova cross ice for Lewandowski at the blue line. Leaves it for Quigley. Quigley goes down. And the Wildcats pull it out. Dumped in deep. Sova will be there. Settles the puck. Has a lane to skate. Pass for Esch goes long. Wildcats get it. And they'll dump it sky high length to the ice. Far side corner. Supak after it. Loose. Gabe's got it. 4-on-2 if they hurry. Supak carries it across the blue. Mitchell on the dot, Landon Moore. Out with Mikkelsen, Veliska, and Quigley. This is Veliska, near side. Zach. Mitchell tried to carry it in. Goes loose in the far corner. And Alpena dumps it length of the ice. 35 seconds left in the power play. Veliska behind his own goal. Sends a pass. Cross ice for Mikkelsen. Mikkelsen back in his own zone. Has to retreat into the corner. Dumps it behind the net. Quigley, or this is Eitel, sorry. Eitel pass on the tape for Landon Moore. Landon off a shin guard and cleared by Alpena. Racing after it's Eitel. He's tied up by the Alpena forechecker. Alpena gets their fifth skater back. They've got the puck in the Caledonia zone, deep. Pressure by Mitchell. Mitchell's got it. Mitchell takes the loose puck. Taken off his stick. Alpena behind the net. Far side wraparound, loose in front. After it is Landon Moore. He's got it. Landon from the red line, shot in on goal. Oh, a rolling puck goes behind the goalie and he gets his stick on it. Isaiah Supak, Drew Nichols, Eston Brown, Gabe Supak, and Quigley. Puck played here at the blue line, chipped out by the Wildcats. Supak gives chase, clears it for Isaiah. Back into the Caledonia zone. Gabe Supak, backhand through the air, bouncing puck through mid-ice. After it, Wildcats can't clear the zone. Isaiah Supak into the corner with it. Tried to center a pass, deflected up into the near side wall. Nichols trying to tie it up, goes into the corner. Wildcats behind their own goal, far side. Now a pass to the near side, off the wall. Wildcats drive it in. Gabe Supak pressures. Puck played towards the net, but bounces in the far corner. Now Cal clears the zone, bouncing puck. Isaiah Supak rolls in the zone. Now played through mid-ice. Supak clears it. Wildcats able to get it back. They'll dump it in behind Hogue. Rolls around to the near side half wall. Wildcats hold it there. Comes out. Jagger Burns to Supak. Gabe Supak high off the glass. Knocked down by the Wildcats, but in neutral zone. They'll bring it back in. Far side. Osborne wrapped it around the wall. Supak. He'll send it length of the ice, and that'll be an icing whistle. .317 left in the second. Still 4-0 our score.
I just wanna stay in the sun where I is off base and the sun's peace of mind. I know it's hard sometimes. Yeah, I think about the end just way too much. It's fun to fantasize. On my
Osborne on the face-off. Hogue played it around near side for Bultema. Bultema clears the zone. Puck up into the air. Now it drops down. Played by the Wildcats. Now Bultema gets it to Osborne on a break. Osborne down low. Shot off the post. Loose on the far side. Cats can clear. Now they've got the puck into the Caledonia zone. Veliska though. Good D. Puck pushed into the corner. And we'll get a whistle for a tripping call on Alpena. Caledonia back on the power play for their fourth power play of the game. Going to the box for Alpena, Beckham Winterstein. The brother of Gavin Winterstein, I assume, maybe cousin. Eshsova, Mitchell, no, Eshsova, Lewandowski, Supak, and Quigley.
Alpena.
Face off, won by the Wildcats, and they dump it deep.
Beckham Winterstein. 2 minutes. for
Hogue
tripping.
settles it, Supak rolls in. Gabe Supak will carry it out. Pass up on the stick for Sova. Sova across the red line to Esh in the zone. Chipped away for Quigley. Quigley over for Quigley. Top of the zone, has to get it out. Cal will have to retreat on side. Sova dumps it in, and the Wildcats get possession. Dump in, played off the skate of Supak, but played back in by the Wildcats. Backhand shot save, rebound bounces in front of Hogue, and he'll hold it for a whistle. Face-off won by the Wildcats, a shot in on Hogue, and he'll glove that one for another whistle. .109 left in the power play. Supak comes off for Eitel. Eitel and Quigley on defense. Face-off won by Cal. Quigley behind his own goal for Eitel, far side. Eitel from the corner, feeds it up the wall for Mitchell. Or that's Lewandowski. Lewandowski sprints ahead, loses the puck. Ash takes it away. Ash makes his way down the middle, now to the near side. Try to set something up. Ash gets pressed into the wall, moves it out for Sova. Sova, backdoor pass, looking for Nichols, but taken away by the Wildcats. Wildcats, a shot in on Hogue. He saves it into the glass. Loose, top of the zone. Comes out. Esh at the blue line with it. He's tied up. Finally moves the pass over for Eitel. Eitel, far side wall for Nichols. Nichols sweeps it into the corner. Now Sova into help. Loose for, oh,
1
this is
minute left in the
Nichols.
second period. 1 minute.
Sova back behind the net. After it is Eitel. Eitel holds it at the wall. 3 seconds left in the power play. A shot on net, a save. Loose on the doorstep.
At full strength.
Alpena gets their fifth skater back, and he's all alone deep in Caledonia end. He's got the puck now. It's around the defender. Hogue gets a stick on it. Deflected or caught by the defender. Long range pass picked off by the Cats, put back in, delayed offsides. Pass up and into the Wildcat zone. 15 seconds left in the period. Loose at the wall. Played out of the zone. Evan Moore with possession. Moore turns, sends it off the wall for Mitchell. Mitchell drives it ahead, 3 seconds on the clock, loose in front, shot, a save, rebound, and another save.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 2 periods.
So after 2 periods, our score remains 4-0. Much improved from the first period, but we still need some goals on the board. So we'll take another 15-minute break as they clean the ice. Come on back on the Pass Shoot Score Network for more Caledonia Fighting Scot action. All right, welcome back on the Pass Shoot Score Network. Caledonia Fighting Scots taking on the Alpena Wildcats. We are ready for third period action, third and final period.
Ladies and gentlemen, your third period is underway.
Quigley down low. Wildcats with it out front and they score. 15 seconds into the third period, Caledonia turns it over low and Alpena makes them pay. Burns, Osborne, bolts him up front. Itel and Quigley on defense. Face off back into the Caledonia zone. After it is Quigley. Pressured by the Wildcats. Quigley behind the net now. Near side corner.
To number 86.
Up the wall looking for Burns. Held in. Osborne clears the zone. Tied up in the feet. Digging after it. Quigley. Burns. Now back to Quigley. Quigley over for Itel. Loose puck. Quigley high off the glass. Can't clear it. Now it comes out for Osborne. Osborne brings it in the zone onside. Wraps it around the wall. Behind the net. Far side corner. Wildcats at the far side half wall. Wildcats now regroup in their own zone. On the forecheck is Burns. Burns takes it away down low. Burns with it, far side half wall, up the wall. Burns still with it. Now feeds it into the corner, looking for Sova. Sova centers a pass, and they score! Gabe Supak with the pass out of the corner, and Caledonia finally gets on the board. Great play down there by Jagger Burns. Caused the turnover, kept the puck in the zone as Caledonia was on a change. Silva the next in the zone, Supak set up in front. And Caledonia finally gets on the board here in the third period.
Caledonia goal scored by number 23, Gabe Suba.
Wildcats in their own zone, break it out near side.
Sova.
Icing arms up, and we'll bring it back for an offensive zone draw. So 2 quick goals here in the first minute and a half. 1 for each side. Face off. Supak with a shot wide of net. Lewandowski after the loose puck in the corner. Lewandowski behind the net. Sova centers it for Esch. Goes long. After it is Evers. Bangs it in the corner. Wildcats there. Through neutral zone. Loose puck into the Caledonia zone. Out of the net. Off the wall. Lewandowski carries it ahead. He's got Sova and Esch with him. Lewandowski's pass knocked down. Into the corner it goes. Sova off the wall for Supak at the point position. Supak back for Sova. Sova for Esch. A one-timer saved by the goaltender. Puck played into neutral zone. Wildcats carry it in. Supak able to take it away. Gabe pulls it in the near side corner. Off the wall. Can't find Lewandowski. The Wildcats dump it in deep. Behind Hogue. Far side corner is Quigley. Quigley's tied up. Trying to find the puck. Sova's got it loose. Wraps it on the wall to the near side. Long for the point man. Puts the backhand back to the wall. Now chipped into towards the corner. Pass out in front. A save by Hogue. Supak outs that one through the air. Icing arm is up. And we'll bring it back for a defensive zone draw. Mitchell comes out. Mickelson, Moore, Landon Moore, Evan Moore, both are out. This is Landon with it. clearing the zone. He's got Mikkelsen with him, finds him, but just off his stick. Wildcats wrap it around their own goal, trying to out it. Veliska tries to hold it. He's got it in neutral ice. Veliska tried to feed it over for Moore on the near side. Moore's got it in the feet. Up the wall, played by the Wildcats. Wildcats with possession. Bouncing puck behind the net. Veliska with it. Pass knocked down. Loose. Wildcats with it. Now out to the point man. Moore had a stick on it. Landon Moore. Puck held in the zone by the Wildcats. Veliska comes in. Veliska moves it to the middle. Wildcats dump it back in. Evan Moore behind his own goal. Cycles it for Mitchell. Mitchell off the wall. Takes a hit. Gets it to Mikkelsen. Mikkelsen in the corner. Mikkelsen skates to the far side to Landon Moore. Chipped ahead. Rolling puck into the Wildcat zone. Wildcats go D to D in their own zone on the near side. Backhand dumps in deep. Gabe Supak behind Hogue. Supak off the far side wall. Gets it to Sova. Sova across ice for Lewandowski. Lewandowski drives it in. Lewandowski down low. A shot through the crease. Held in by the point man. That's Evers. Puck played in the near side wall. Cleared by the Wildcats. Evers after the loose puck. Evers. Pass. Gets all the way through and deep. Wildcats loop it behind their net to the far side. Up the half wall. Esch lays a hit. Evers with a stick on it. Sova backs it in deep. Esch with it. Esch down low. Couldn't find a shot. Comes out loose. Wildcats carried ahead. They've got a 2-on-1. Wildcats on the wide side. Pass over to the near side. Goes all the way through. But they keep possession. Puck played behind the net. Supak wraps it around the wall for Esch. Esch with possession. Has to go back behind the goal. Creates some space. Just over 12 minutes left in the third. Esch's pass off a stick from the Wildcats, and Sova dumps it in from the red line. Caledonia gets a change. Boltema comes in on the forecheck. Wildcats make a pass to the neutral zone. Evan Moore takes it away. Cross ice pass taken by the Wildcats. Wildcats have it down low. Good play by Osborne to drive it into the back wall. Moore has it in the feet. Wildcats take it out. Puck loose out to the point. A shot towards net, deflected out into the corner by Moore. Quigley up the wall for Burns. Banged back in by the Wildcats. Evan Moore behind his net. On the near side, uses the wall to get it to Burns. Wildcats hold it there. Big hit there by Osborne. Wildcats point man digs it out. A shot in on Hogue, and he holds it for the whistle.
Get those 50-50 tickets ready. We're going to draw the winners shortly.
Osborne on the center. Moore has it. Evan Moore takes behind his net to the far side. Pass played by the Wildcats, but Osborne gets a grip on it. Tried to find Burns at mid-ice. Puck loose. Burns hard after it. Held in the zone by Osborne. Osborne plays it around the net for Burns. Goes all the way through to the far corner. Boltema played back to the near side. Moore at the half wall. Tries to hold it in the feet. Wildcats get a grip on it. They go D to D in their own zone. They'll break it out on the far side. Osborne holds it in. Puck loose though. Wildcats with possession. Pass on the far side wall. Now near side picked off by Moore. Played back in. Lewandowski has it down low. A shot saved by the goaltender. Glove down by Esch. Esch has it. Carries it to the wall. Now stick handles his way to the corner. Back up the wall with it. Esch, good job to keep possession. Using the body. Pass back to the point. Shot in from Veliska. Save. Bouncing puck in front. Still in the feet. Trying to find it. Comes out in the Wildcats with some space on the half wall. They play it back behind the net. Slap shot from behind the net. That'll go length of the ice for icing. And a whistle. 9:54 left in the third.
Winning ticket number is 320-2844. 320-2844. $200 is yours at the blue line table.
Face off in the offensive zone. Played behind the net to the near side. Itel holds it. Brown there. Eston Brown as well. Comes out loose for Brown in the middle. Gets pushed in the corner. Isaiah Supak. Isaiah puts one in the middle. Played for by Nichols, a shot. That's deflected up into the net. For a whistle. Face-off taken by the Wildcats. He's passed near side, off the boards and dumped in deep. All the way to the far side. Played now then behind the net. Nichols. Back to the wall for Isaiah Supak. Penalty arms up. Wildcats are going to get whistled. And the Wildcats will go for a tripping call. So Caledonia on their 5th power play of the game, 0 for 4 so far today. If there's ever been a must convert, this is it. Face off,
Alpena penalty assessment
won by
63, Clark
Alpena,
Barrett.
and they send it
Defense
length of
for
the ice.
tripping.
Hogue settles it. Alpena's got a forechecker on the puck. Quigley into the goaltender. Played out for Esch. Harmon Esch now carries forward. Looking for an opportunity, dumps it in. Played off the wall by the Wildcats. And dumped back into the Caledonia zone. Gabe Supak gives chase behind Hogue. Supak runs into some pressure. Gabe finds it. Now he skates it out. Supak still with it. Supak down low, a shot saved by the goaltender up into the air behind the net. Trying to find it is Esch. Esch has it on the near side. Trying to set up, gets it back to Quigley at the point. Crossover for Supak. Supak back to Quigley. Quigley finds a lane, a shot, deflected in front, saved, and cleared by the Wildcats. After the loose puck is Quigley. Wildcats pressuring right there. They've got it again. Pass in front, comes all the way through to the wall. Wildcats will send it into their zone. Caledonia on a power play here. Doesn't look like it. Mitchell pressuring. Pass goes all the way through, and look at this. Wildcats. They'll have possession behind the end line. They'll send it to the wall. Nichols digs it out. Dug in the feet, now it comes out. Osborne has a lane to skate. He's got Mitchell with him. Played into the corner, behind the net. Mitchell holds it there. Bryce Mitchell digs after it, holds it in the feet. Osborne and Mitchell. Penalty has expired. Cats send it up to the far side. Moore can't hold it in. Now the Wildcats have a 2-on-1 break. Down low, a shot. And they score. Jagger Burns on the face-off. 6-1 here in the third
Wildcat
period.
goal scored by number 86, Gavin Winterstein.
Puck rattles around behind the net, loose. Wildcats carry it out, pressured by Landon Moore. Kept out of the zone by Evers. Puck bounces in the air. Evers chipped it ahead. Wildcats get a grip. Knocked down by Supak. He gets it out to Landon Moore. Landon through the middle, finds Dumped back in by Evers. Wildcats with possession. Knocked down by Isaiah Supak. Brought back in on side by Mikkelsen. Mikkelsen double teamed. Puck loose, picked off by Gabe Supak. Gabe puts it in the corner. Isaiah Supak with a big hit, tries to center it. Comes out to the point position, Evers. Feeds a pass for Brown. Now played by Supak. Feeds a pass into the corner. Isaiah Supak gives chase. Wildcats send an outlet pass. Eston Brown got a stick on it, but played back to the near side. Supak will be there. Gabe up into the air. Isaiah with a stick on it, takes it away. Isaiah Supak carries it ahead. Wildcats send a pass. Played by Eitel, but carried in by the Wildcats. Down low, a shot in on Hogue, a save. Puck played behind the net. Veliska puts it in the corner. In to help is Mikkelsen. I'm sorry, that's Sova. And dumped length of the ice for an icing call. 4:54 left in the third. 6-1 the score. Ethan Sova on the faceoff, D-zone draw. Esch tried to swing a stick at it. Wildcats will get possession. Lewandowski with a stick, but the Wildcats get it back. Pass in front. Good job by the defense. Shot over the net, and now played by Esch. Still in the zone. Now comes out to neutral zone on the stick of Lewandowski. Wildcats take it away. They'll stop on the near side. Breakout. Pass through the middle. Picked off by Moore. Moore from the red line, dumps it in deep. Bounces off the back wall. Wildcats with possession. Deflected into the wall, into the corner. Now at the red line, Esch had it pulled away. Wildcats now skated out on the near side. Gets around the defense. Drop pass at the wall. Now a centering pass, shot and saved by Hogue. Puck played around near side. Now out to the point man. Shot off a shin guard. Quigley. Wildcats still with it. Moore's got the loose puck. Pass to Lewandowski. Lewandowski trying to get it through two Wildcats. Gets it deep. Icing waved off. After it is Boltema. Wildcats behind their own goal. Bring it back to the near side. Picked off by Moore. Wildcats get it back. Now they send a pass and send it in deep behind Hogue. Pass far side off the stick of Boltema. Sent back in by the Wildcats. Gabe Supak behind his own goal. Supak sends a pass off the glass for Burns. Comes out of the zone for Osborne. Osborne takes a hit at the blue line. Loose puck for Boltema. Shot played off the back wall. Puck played to the back wall. Nice job by the defense. Evers pinned up in the wall in the far corner. Puck loose. Sprinting after it is Nichols. Nichols carries ahead. He's taken down. Alpena with the loose puck. Sends a pass near side, length to the ice. And we'll get a whistle for icing. Eston Brown, Nichols, and Isaiah Supak up front. Eitel and Veliska on defense. Knocked down by Eitel at the point position. Finds Isaiah. Isaiah Supak shot over the net. Loose on the doorstep, off the side of the net. Loose in front, into the goaltender, and we'll get a whistle. 2:12 left in the game. Nichols on the face-off. Eston Brown ties it up in the corner. Nichols after it. Sends a pass in the middle for Isaiah. In the feet, Isaiah kicks it towards the net. Loose on the end line. Wildcats take possession. Now played in deep. Veliska in his own zone, high off the wall. Nichols gets it to Isaiah Supak. Isaiah skates in as the rest of the team gets a change. Shot, kick save. Loose at the blue line. Loose puck to middle ice. Taken away by Mitchell. Bryce Mitchell carries across the blue line. At the wall with it, centers it for Mikkelsen, or this is Landon Moore. He had his stick lifted, gets a shot on net, saved by the goaltender, played behind the net. Mikkelsen behind the net, centered by Landon, knocked down on the near side, and now played length to the ice, Evan Moore after it. And we will get a whistle. Caledonia is going to be called for a late penalty here. Quigley's going to go for the tripping call. Just over a minute left. Jagger Burns on the face-off. We'll get a quick whistle. Wildcats with possession. Skates to the top of the zone. Drop pass to the point man. Shot in on Hogue, and he'll hold it for a whistle. Face-off won by the Wildcats at the point position, top of the zone. Shot wide of net. Wildcats get the puck back, pass to the top of the zone. Now back down low at the half wall, dump behind the net. After the loose puck is Moore, bangs it around to the near side. Supak after it, chips it ahead. Esch clears the zone after the loose puck. Burns hard after it. Wildcats behind their own net. Oh, puck taken away by Harmon Esch. Esch all alone, shot over the net. Loose to Moore at the point. Moore with the loose puck, and that'll do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your final score, Alpena 6.
Caledonia drops 6-1 to the Alpena Wildcats. 0-2 on the weekend here at the Alpena Thanksgiving Showcase. Caledonia will come home for a week of practice and then play in the Grand Rapids Showcase next weekend. Games against, I believe, Salem, and I'm not quite sure about the other team. But Friday night and Saturday. Friday night, I believe, at 8:30 at Patterson Ice Arena. So the team will look to put some work in this week, turn things around. Thanks for watching, of course, on the Pass Shoot Score Network. 6-1 your final. Have a great rest of your weekend, everybody.
We got a special shout out for the